While picking up stacks of cash at the bank, Travis Stolley is distracted by a stranger who asks for his pen. Minutes later, she gives him a note, but the apprehensive armored truck driver pulls up a gun at her, thinking he's about to be robbed. Turns out she gave Travis her phone number. The duo go on a date, even though Travis sucks at dates and relationships. The following morning, he ends up in a hotel room with Zoe nowhere to be found. Russell Pierce, a veteran armored car driver nearing retirement, is celebrating his 25th wedding anniversary today. But unfortunately for him, after promising a fantastic evening to his wife, after the close of work, his boss Clark pairs Travis with him to make a delivery way out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, who am I gonna be with?
Where's Travis?
It was magical. I lasted like 4 minutes.
An annoying new kid? Yeah. If you're gonna be working with me, you gotta do things right. You got that?
Yes, sir.
All right. You peed, right? Because we ain't stopping.
Hey,
Well, that's not true, because if that was true, you'd be a cop.
Get out there!
Hey, kiss my ass, Clark!
I'm sorry.
Waffle House.
Meanwhile, Zoe is revealed to be in cohorts with 2 criminals, and they plan on robbing Travis's armored truck. Meeting him at the bank wasn't a coincidence.
Man, it's an honor to be paired up with you.
90 miles from Atlantic City, Travis continues yapping about his dreams of becoming a cop when 2 vehicles are spotted chasing the armored truck. They try to get around the truck to pass a message across, but after multiple written warnings to Travis and Russell, the criminal masterminds decide to go violent on them. A tear gas is thrown into the truck to force them to pull over, but Russell displays his years of experience as a truck driver and is able to contain the situation using an energy drink. The criminals go for the tires of the truck, but it won't stop.
All right, boys, let's rock.
Russell rams both vehicles off their tail. Travis is impressed, and the duo escape the criminals for now. Russell is aware that the criminals are not done yet, and so with 80 miles between them and Pleasantville, it's just them and the criminals. A few miles out, a rapid thumping is heard, so they get off the road to fix the hissing tires. This gives the criminals ample time to catch up with them. When Travis attempts to stop a car for help, he's completely ignored. With the criminals now within sight, the drivers swerve into the road and the chase continues. But this time, they go head-to-head, eventually chickening out due to the superiority of the armored truck. Travis attempts to spin them out, but that did not go right, as they are now boxed in by the unrelenting criminals. Miguel, one of the criminals, gets on the back of the truck, and Travis is unable to get around him. The criminals used a gas flare to attempt penetrating the back of the truck. Banner, the criminal driving the Ford truck, uses the vehicle to pin the armored truck into position to enable Miguel cut through the back. Russell opens fire at Miguel multiple times and loses his gun when the truck swerves unexpectedly. He attempts to surrender the money from the truck for their life, but then he discovers that the supposed money they are transporting are full of contrabands. Consequently, Russell makes it rain money on the highway, not just bare cash, but stacks of cash containing blue dye. This causes Banner car to flip over, crashing off the highway, leaving Zoe and Miguel to continue the chase. When Miguel manages to enter the truck, he contends with Russell, who seems too strong for an old man. Travis radios Clark, notifying him of the attack, but with signals jammed in a dead zone, Clark is unable to hear Travis. Russell stuffs Miguel with a die cache and knocks him off the van. Russell then throws a sack of coins on Zoe's car, causing it to crash off the road. Nobody would have survived that, but shockingly, Zoe is found inside the truck after managing to abandon her car before it crashed off the road. She takes them hostage to a safe house, and when she removes her helmet, Travis immediately recognizes her, remembering their one-night stand the evening before. Travis is devastated and instantly knew that he was right all along when he first pulled his gun at her. Basically, Zoe got Travis drunk on their date, and he told her everything about his work and the schedule of his route. Assuming that Banner and Miguel are dead after the violent crash of the vehicles, Zoe asks Russell and Travis to cooperate with her and reveals that her goal wasn't to steal the money or contrabands from the truck, but to hijack it and use it as part of her plan to take $60 million cash pickup from a casino.
Are you in or out? If a girl gives you her number, wait a couple days. Yeah.
All right.
Surprisingly, Banner and Miguel survive the car accident, but they are unhappy that Zoe abandoned them, so they resolve to catch up with the armored truck. Travis, feeling used by Zoe, still secretly has feelings for her. Zoe forces Travis and Russell to go to an auto repair shop where she intends to fix the truck and ensure it's in a proper condition before robbing the casino. She makes them change into a mechanic outfit, and while grabbing lunch at a restaurant, she lays down her plan on how to rob the Sorrento casino 15 minutes before the actual schedule pickup arrives, using their armored truck whose numbers are being changed at the auto shop. According to her, a truck picks up $60 million in cash every Monday, and today, they happen to be that truck. Russell speaks from his years of experience, telling Zoe that her plan would fail because all casino pickups are handled by the central depot, and if the guards have any sense, they are going to notice the new faces, or even a different cologne of the pickup guys. Zoe traps Russell beneath the table and takes Travis to the restaurant, where she makes him swap outfits, taking his guard uniform, but on their return to their table, Russell is nowhere to be found. While forcing Travis outside, Russell pulls on her, and while Travis takes her gun, Zoe, who has a different gun, uses it to coerce Travis into surrendering. By the time Miguel and Banner arrive at the auto shop, Travis, Russell, and Zoe are long gone, so they eliminate Zoe's contact after extracting information from him. 29 minutes until the heist, Zoe confesses to Travis and Russell that several years ago, a fire broke out in the casino where her dad worked as a security guard. During the fire, the lockdown sequence was initiated to protect the money from the fire, but did not have manual override for the personnel to get out to safety. Zoe's dad sacrificed himself to hold the metal door for his co-workers to escape, but despite his heroism, the casino did not extend any compensation to her family for the faulty security system. Zoe plans to take the casino's money to get revenge. In front of the casino, Russell's wife uses mobile phone positioning to track him down, and she's quickly taken hostage by Zoe and tied up in the truck along with Travis. As they approach the casino, a guard notices that the truck arrived early, but nevertheless, after protocols are concluded, the truck is allowed inside the facility. When asked about Mark and Jax, the expected pickup drivers, Zoe lies that they switched them up, and the guards buys the lie after Russell adds that it was a mental health leave. As they approach the vault, they encounter a photo shoot of WWE star wrestler Roman Reigns, and Zoe lies to him that his rival is trashing him on the internet, causing him to leave the vault. On their way out with the money, the casino manager recognizes Zoe and apologizes for her dad's situation, blaming the higher-ups for not compensating him when they had the chance. Zoe and Travis successfully steal $60 million, and on their way out, the actual pickup van is seen arriving at the casino. Zoe and her team are ambushed by Miguel and Banner. While Banner grabs the money, Miguel prepares to burn the truck along with Zoe, Travis, Russell, and his wife Natalie. Before Banner could kill Zoe, Travis moves the truck, then Zoe disarms Banner, makes a run for the escape car and attempts to disappear but is locked in. Banner takes Natalie hostage and chases Zoe. Miguel is killed after being run over by Travis and Russell. During the chase, they attempt to run each other off the highway when a large number of police officers begin to chase them for the casino's money. Clark calls the duo to complain about the late delivery, only to discover them on live TV, chased by the cops. Banner opens fire at the cops, crashing their vehicles, and continues chasing Zoe, who makes a run into a small airstrip. She intentionally swerves off the road, allowing Travis to do a PIT maneuver, and with the truck on fire, the duo escapes before it explodes. They team up with Zoe, and while Banner opens heavy fire at them, he is knocked unconscious by Natalie. Russell reunites with his wife, and Zoe says goodbye to Travis before leaving in a small plane she prepared as her getaway aircraft. After the incident, Russell and Travis are found not liable for the events by the police, as they believe the duo were forced to do the robbery at gunpoint. Zoe didn't forget to drop her number in Travis's pocket, which he immediately memorizes and chews up. 6 months later, Travis becomes deputy sheriff and contacts Zoe, who is now living in luxury in Bali. Meanwhile, Russell, now retired, is running a bed and breakfast with Natalie. He receives a box of money from Travis and Zoe, which makes him excited. This is Falcon Recaps. Thanks for watching.